All right. Good day, everyone. You're welcome to this tutorial. My name is Solomon Adams, and I'm going to be showing you how I built this Spotify clone. So you know all about Spotify is a music streaming platform. So I just created a clone about it. So here is it. This is the home page. And mind you, this is a full stack project. That means it has the front end. What you're seeing now is the front end. Then I have the back end. The back end um, is where it's connected with the database that fetches all these songs from. So just hold on. I'm going to show you in a bit how the back end works. Yes. So right now we are in the home page. As you can see, we're in the home page already. You can see I have 3 songs here. I can populate this with as much songs that I want to populate, but I just put up these 3 for the tutorial. So now these are the songs. So let's begin to navigate this website. So now if I want to play this, for example, when I click on it, yes, it takes me right to the page where I can play. You see, it shows me the details of the album and the song and the artist. So when I click on play, you can see the song is playing already.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ready and fade now. Love this one so much. Listen, say, I really wanna tell you the
So you
blue
can
my
see,
mind. Everything you
you
say,
can hear
shit
the
is
song
shit
playing.
on. Even when you say no, don't let me love you. For my life and now you're messy and you're crazy, you be move on. Anytime the devil try to do
So
it, must
I
you
can
be
pause
answer
it.
for me?
So I pause it. Let me go back to home. Also, you can play other songs. You can see this this one, this Fear of God. I can click on it and also play the song. I think the reason why it is delaying so is just because of I think my network here is not that strong. Yes. So that's it. So you can see it has loaded. So I can play it. Yes. You can hear it. I don't know whether you can hear it. It's playing. Yes. So that's it. Let's go back to the home again. And also I have this admin. I have the admin dashboard where I can add songs, I can delete songs, I can update the songs. So once I go to /admin and I click I try to enter, it loads the admin, and you can see I have to put my username and my password as the admin. So you can see here there's an authentication, right, and authorization. Authentication asks who you are, then authorization gives you access to certain data in the website. So you can see as an admin, I've already configured the password, so only the admin knows. So this is just for tutorial sake. I just put my password. Okay, let me put a wrong password so that you see that if I put a wrong password, it would work. So you see it showed invalid credentials. So that means my login and authentication is working. So it doesn't just allow anybody to enter the site. So I've put the correct password, as you can see. Yes, so it showed me the admin dashboard. Here you can see as the admin I can add songs, right? I can add songs. This thing is stopping me. I can add songs, yeah, according to the song title, artist, album, year, cover image, audio file, and once I'm done with that, I can upload song, right? So you can also say I can manage songs. So I have, it shows me the total songs on the website. So you can see I can, let's say I want to delete this one, I can just click on delete and it shows me a pop-up and I just press OK, right? And it is gone. You can see the song is gone. And let's say I want to add a song. Yeah, let's say I want to add a song, right? So as an admin, I'll just let's see, I have the song. Let's say, let me go to my song page. Let me see the song I want to add. Beside, you can add and you can drag also. Let me see, I'm coming. Okay, I have some songs here. Let's see. Let's see which of the song I'll add. Let me add this image of God. Yes. So I come here. You can see I can drag it. Let me drag it to the. Can drag it. Just put it here, and you see it has already added it. So the song title is "Image of God." Let's see it. Image of God. Image of God. Then I have artist Jumbo and Niebet. Artist Junior Jumbo and Niebet. Then the next one, the album. I don't really know the album, so I'll just leave that. So the year should be 20. Let me just put 2026. Then then the then the then the image, the file image. I don't really have the file image. Let me just search for it. Let's see. Jumbo, Jumbo, and yeah, but let's see whether I can get the image of God. Let me just search for this. Not really the lyrics, but I just want to get the image. Let's see. Let me remove these lyrics. Just search image of God. Capital G. Image of God. So you can see, let's go to images and let's see whether I can get an image. Okay, let's see. I think, okay, I think let me use this image. So I'll click on it and download it. Let me download it. So I click on download. It has downloaded already. So I can, it has downloaded already. Okay, wait, I'm coming. I think what, let me see, it has, let's see, I don't really get the image. Okay, this is on Spotify, I think, this is on Spotify. Okay, save image as, let me download the image, okay. So, let me just leave it like that. Then I'll go, I'm going to Spotify clone, then let me quickly go to this my downloaded file, right? Okay, see it here. I can drag it also. Let me drag it. Okay, let me drag it here. I can drag it here, copy it. Then all I have to do is just to upload it. You can see song uploaded successfully. So if I go down, you can see image of God successfully uploaded, right? So you can see I can click on it and I can play it. Let me play it so you can hear it.
Some of us is a reminder that I am with you. You carry me. You carry me.
So you can see I can also drag. I can drag here. I can drag it. It's playing. So that's that. So that's that about navigating the website. So we're going to see how the architecture of this website, how I was able to build it. So I said this is a full stack development website. So the front end is with Next.js. So Next.js actually built on React.js. If you're coming from also JavaScript foundation, then we have the back end is with Express. Express is a framework of Node.js also. That means JavaScript front end, JavaScript back end. Then I connected it with the database with MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL database. That means it's not like Postgres that are SQL. It's not like a table like, that contain tables and they are relational. So MongoDB is kind of document this thing. It's kind of a document based database. So and also the files, that means the images and the images right now and this audio files, when I upload them, they are uploaded to Cloudinary. Cloudinary is a platform that help you stores your audio file and also your your audio files and also your static image. Oh, my battery is low right now, so let me see whether I can round up. So I have some slides where I talk about the so I'm going to, yes, so as you can see right now is a Spotify clone app. Just like I say, the architecture, concept and flows. The front end is with Next.js. The back end is with Express. Express is a framework on top of Node.js. Next.js is a framework on top of React.js. So if you know React.js, then definitely you know Next.js. Then requests are being made to MongoDB that stores, the data that is like the song title, the album name, and the artist name. Then Cloudinary, then MongoDB stores the link of the audio file and also the link of the image. So when you see on the website the songs and the image are coming from Cloudinary, while MongoDB stores the metadata of the songs. That's the song title, the artist name, and the album, right? So next, you can see it. So what we are building, a small but complete music app. Anyone can browse and play songs just like I showed you in the demo. Admin can log in and manage the catalog. So you can see I showed you, you can browse and play public song grid with a persistent bottom layer like a streaming app. Authentication, one admin account logs in and receives a signed token, JWT. JWT means JSON Web Tokens. We're going to talk about that. As I showed you in the app. As you can see, I had the admin. As you can see, I had the admin. Like I showed you, I had the admin dashboard. When I go to /admin, you can see the admin dashboard. It shows immediately. All right, so you see this is the admin dashboard. I've logged in already, that's why it keeps the session expires like for 1 hour. So you can see this is the admin dashboard. So so this is what we are building. Also, there are protected routes, and yes, so just like I said, admin dashboard. Then we have a full stack flow. So Next.js, that's the front end. So when the user clicks on a song to play a song, then it makes a request to the back end, right? It makes a request to Express, and then Express makes a request to the database, which is MongoDB, right? And MongoDB stores the metadata, and it makes a request to Cloudinary that stores the music file and the audio file. Yes, the music file and the music photo, right? So that's the flow. So let me reiterate that also. So you can see this is the front end, for instance, right? When I go to the home page, so when you click on this, as you click on this, right, it shows you this. So to play this, it sends the request to the back end through the Express, and the Express fetches the data from MongoDB, and MongoDB fetches the data from Cloudinary, right? So what MongoDB stores, as you can see, this title, MongoDB stores this title, stores the artist, stores the year, while Cloudinary stores, when I press play, Cloudinary is the one that stores the audio file and also this image. This image you are seeing is coming directly from Cloudinary. So let's continue quickly. Let me see, I'm coming, let me make it so that, all right. So let's go one small app, every core concept. So we have the schema design, modeling real world data, songs, users in MongoDB. Then we have the REST API. REST means representational state transfer APIs. So we have the APIs, the get, the post, the put, and the delete mapped to CRUD operations, right? So the get post is to request for data, while the post is to create data, and the put is to update data, while the delete is to delete data. So RESTful APIs, what are APIs? APIs are application programming interfaces. Let me give you an example. It's just like you have a restaurant, right? So when you go to the restaurants, when you enter inside, you see the beauty of the restaurant. That is the front end of the restaurant. Meanwhile, the kitchen is the back end of the restaurant, where the meal is being cooked, right? But before you get to the back end, to the kitchen, so you need an intermediary, and that is the waiter. So the waiter takes your request to the kitchen, and then the kitchen executes your request and send it back through the waiter. So that's how API works between the front end and the back end. They act like the waiter. So when I click on play, you are sending a request through the API, right? You are sending a request through the API. So, and when you send a request through the API, it's like the waiter going to the back end, which is the kitchen, and fetching the data. So get is like you want to fetch data, then post is when you want to create data, put is when you want to update the already data that you have created, then delete is when you want to delete data. So you can see get is map, right, to read. This CRUD means create, C means create, R means read, U means update, and D means delete, right? So read, now to read data, it means to get data. You get it? Then this create, now this C is for post. That means you want to create data. Then this put is mapped to you want to update data. That is for the U. Then this delete is for this D, is as it implies here, is to delete data. So client server data flow, fetch, render, update UI from an API. So when you fetch data from the back end, it renders it to the front end. That is what your browser can see, right? And then you can then update the user interface. UI means user interface from an API. Then the file handling, uploading media to third-party service, not your own rigs, not your own disks. So we are, like I told you, just like for my computer, when I uploaded it, it went directly to Cloudinary. Cloudinary is a third-party service that helps you save your images and also your music file. So authentication versus authorization. Who are you versus what you're allowed to do. So authentication asks who are you, just like the admin, and I was able to answer through my password and my username. Then the authorization is what you are allowed to do. So immediately I was authenticated, I'm able to upload songs and also delete songs and so on and so forth. It says the state management, React hooks, driving real interactive interface. We're going to see that in the code snippet. So you can see the high level system architecture. The next JS is the client. That's your browser user interface. It makes a request through Express. That's the API server. Then to MongoDB, it saw the songs and user data. Then the Cloudinary stores the audio and the image storage. So you can see request flows from left to right, right? Media files bypass the database entirely and live in Cloudinary. So the media files do not stay in your database. They don't stay in MongoDB, but Cloudinary. Let's go to the next one. So rendering data, get, just like I said, to read data. So you have browser calls fetch data, right? Next.js page requested the song list on load, then the express receives it, router matches, this is the endpoint, get songs, we're going to deal with that. Then mongoose queries. Mongoose is what they call an ORM. So the maps to MongoDB, we're going to see about that. Then JSON is sent back, Express respond, React renders the song back. So once it goes from here and once it is being requested, it sent back the data to your browser. That's why when you enter the browser, you see sometimes it takes time loading. It's fetching data, right? It fetches data. Let me give an example. It fetches data. It fetches data. So let me give an example. For instance, now when I go to home, you see, let me reload. You see this thing is showing. Once it reloads, it begins to show some things. As you can see, this thing now is fetching data from, as you can see, that's fetched and is back. So on the let's go back to the slide. So I'll finish up with a slide for now. So next, okay, next you can see two schema, song user. So the title, the artist, the cover URL, the audio URL. This cover URL, audio URL, this is what is stored in the MongoDB. Your MongoDB doesn't store the actual song data. It doesn't store the actual song data. It doesn't store the audio data, but also it stores the URL of the audio and the image of the audio. So the user will have email, password, and role. This for the admin. Then also admin select a file, Malta buffer. Say this is a package in Express. Then string to Cloudinary. Then URL save to MongoDB. Then all these things we're going to treat it. JWT, a JSON Web Token, is a signed ID card the server hands out after login. So JSON Web Token JWT is what we use for authentication and authorization. So the server can verify it's genuine without database lookup on every request. So it has header, payload, and signature, right? So when we send a request as an admin, so all these things are captured in the payload. So next, sequence, logging in as admin. So you submit credentials, just like you see, I put my password and my username. So there's a system that compare my password. I remember my password is not stored in the database as in the way it is stored. So there's a package called bcrypt that kind of convert my password into a hash and store it in the database. So JWT signs it and confirms it. Then I'll be able to store and attach and perform things as the admin. So not every route needs the same gate. So you can see what a user can do is just to get songs and search for songs by ID. These are the endpoint. Then as an admin, I'll be able to do this. I'll be able to post songs. That means I'll be able to create songs, upload songs. I'll be able to update the songs, and I'll be able to also delete songs, right? So every dashboard, so you can see it, the API call, add call, edit song, delete song, and view catalog. Then all these are React states. We are going to look into it in depthly in the code, right? So 5 ideas worth remembering: hash, never stop plain password. So bcrypt is an intermediary that between your server and the database. Then we have secret leave in .env, not in code, protected by route, not by UI. Hiding important isn't security, middleware is. So we have middleware, public reads, gated right, client checks, a user experience nicely only. So stretch goals, so delete the Cloudinary asset when a song is deleted. So add playlist, a model that references the song by this, and also move the token from local storage to HTTP only, this to secure the route, and also a role-based UI. So thank you for that. So that's that. So let's go. Let me just show a glimpse of the code. So as you can see, my code has two major folders. I'm coming. Okay, it has the client side. It has the client folder. This is the front end, and this is the server. This is the back end. As you can see, this is the middleware, the models, the routes, the auth, the songs, the routes where um, request is being made and directed to, so on and so forth. So okay, that's all for now. So in the next lesson, we are going to see, as you can see, this is the server. In the next lesson, we are going to look at it, and we're going to see how all these things work. All right, thank you for listening. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your time. So with all this, we can be able to see all that is